Hey guys, how's it going? Penguinturd here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play City Skylines. And we are exactly where we left off, with people complaining about our garbage. So let's go ahead and do something about that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and build a garbage center. But first, I want to build some roads. I want to keep my garbage centers at certain locations. So I think here is fine. Make sure it doesn't interrupt. Yep, that's good right there. And what I think I'm going to do here is, this is just a temporary road. Eventually I will remove them. However, we're going to keep our garbage centers here. Just build one for now. And that should do it, guys. And let's hit it on 3-speed and let's see if that fixes their problem. It should. And while that's happening right there, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to expand the neighborhood. And later when we unlock districts, which shouldn't be too far from now, we are going to be upgrading some of these houses to the green residential homes. Let's go ahead. I'm going to create a bunch of neighborhoods over here. Probably starting here. Right over here. Perhaps. And this is going to be our sort of main road system, so this is going to go down eventually. Let's go ahead and build this all the way up to here. Good. And this is going to go down. Right here should be about good. Just as long as that lines up well. And this one will go down towards this side. Just about over here, you guys. And we'll see if we can straighten that out shortly. I'm going to continue extending this road to about over here. And this is going to go straight along. It's about 47. And where is our other main road going to be? I'm deciding whether it should be this one, and I think it should. This will be for buses, and this right here should be for trams. Cutting along right there. So let's do that right there, and we're gonna delete this one. And just go to about here.
Welcome back.
Hopefully this works out well. It should.
Kick back, relax, and spend the better part of a decade learning to play that subtlest of woodwinds the flute.
There you go. Perfect. And then delete that.
Let's play
cool.
Another.
And now we're gonna be upgrading some roads shortly. First of all, I'd like to add in some residential areas over here. Eventually, we'll be upgrading this road right here, and these are sort of going to be our tram systems, and over here is going to be our bus line. For now, that's okay, and then this will go right across, right there, and hopefully they meet. That's great. Works well. And just so I don't get confused, guys, I think I'm going to be adding those roads very shortly. I'm going to be upgrading, rather, those roads very shortly to medium density, just so I can map them out and so I don't get confused. We're just going to add water over here, since they're complaining about water. And that should fuel their needs. Alright, cool. Now let's go ahead and let's slow things down. Oh, there you go. Worthy Village. Let's go slow things down a bit, because we're going to create a bunch of roads here. And we're going to start off right over here. I realize we're doing a perfect grid here over at our industrial zone, but that's okay, you guys. Put that, there you go. And this one is actually going to guys. That's much better. And I'm just using this as a guideline, just so everything is nice. Just so everything looks cleaner. And see how that's... It's very frustrating how it's not aligned. I'm just gonna go ahead and click that one. Hopefully that lines up there. Cool. That's much better. And maybe perhaps we'll add a little commercial district over here, just so the guys at work can really shop right after they do their jobs. And now we're getting some power complaints. I think, guys, I'm going to make an investment over here, and I'm actually going to construct a... What is this? This is a coal power plant. And I'm probably going to want to put it away from the commercial area. Eventually, we're going to upgrade these to the lumber... I think it was called the lumber factory, I believe. So we're just going to add this one right over here, you guys. Perfect. And we're just going to add power lines so that lines up properly. Well, this one's having power, so we can just go along here. Hopefully that connects. It should. Alright, cool. Now we're going to go ahead and upgrade some roads to medium density so we don't get confused. Let's go ahead and click on upgrade. And what I want to be upgrading here, you guys, are these roads right here. So these will serve... Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, residents. It's for a better cause. Alright. And right here, we're going to be losing a few houses, and that's okay. They will rebuild themselves. There you go. And eventually, I'm not sure, but maybe, perhaps I'd like to work these mountainside tiles over here, or, you know, this land over here. I could turn it into, like, I don't know, perhaps a couple of skyscrapers eventually. Well, I'm not sure, guys. We'll work on that in the future projects, but for now, we're working on this side. We're gonna add more commercial zones. Actually, let's fill up these residential ones here first. There you go. And then I'll be adding some commercial, probably in the sidelines over here. But first, let's go ahead and let's create districts. So over here, we click on paint district, and I actually want this area over here to be one of the green cities. So, or green neighborhood. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint this district, this side, all the way down, right here. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and just cover this area as well, because I want this to be a part of the green district right there. And then we're gonna go ahead and click on self-sustaining. The organic produce, and then self-sustaining residences right here. So there we go, guys, and shortly that should upgrade. And let's go ahead and take a look at how the houses look like, because I'm actually fond of the way the green buildings look like in this expansion pack. And actually, as that's happening, we are actually back to the negatives. Let's go ahead and check that out, you guys. Let's go ahead and actually increase our taxes just a bit to 11%. Oh, these guys aren't getting power. Is that it? Is that why we're in the negatives? No, it should connect pretty soon. And hopefully that should stabilize back up to the positives. But for now, that's okay. Yeah, hopefully, right there you go, we're back up. And let's take a look at the budget. What is our biggest expense? Because we're not really spending on any facilities just yet. But if you take a look over here, our roads is way up there, along with our electricity as well. So upgrading these roads over here did cost us a lot. But that's okay, you guys. It's for a greater cause, and eventually, as soon as everything falls into place, I think it's gonna be great. So let's go ahead and proceed. I probably should build more neighborhood pockets right here. Just because I know the demand is about to shoot up pretty soon. And do I like that? I am completely fine with that. We're gonna leave it at 3 speed, just to allow more citizens to go in. And these guys, these are how the green buildings look. I think they look pretty slick and modern, well compared to the basic housing over here. That's just my opinion. Some people actually like the older ones better, or the stock housing. And what we're gonna do, guys, you see these guys right here are complaining about oh my dear lord. Oh, well, we'll fix that issue really shortly. I'm gonna go ahead and take out a loan over here. 60,000, that's fine. We can take this, not yet, no. And with this money, we're actually going to invest in a police station to help out, you know, the needs of these guys over here. We're just gonna put that right here. And probably we're going to build a fireplace, and we're gonna put it over here. Right here. Just because the industrial area seems to catch fire pretty often. Take those out, and it's complaining it doesn't have water. Let's go solve that right now. There you go. Fuel your needs, and we are getting power issues. Let's go ahead and fill the gap. There you go. Alright, you guys. Now we're going to continue on. Oh, now we're in the negatives. But hopefully, if we leave it on 3 speed, that shouldn't be a problem. There we go. We're back on the positives. Okay. We've resolved those issues. Now let's continue with the building. So as you can see, guys, you see this main road over here, I'm planning it to be our tram system. And this one right over here is going to be our bus lines. So we are going to go continue that. We're in the upgrade. We don't want to do that. We're just going to continue that all the way up here. And I want it to sort of like go along this side. There you go. And we're going to continue along as well, guys. This one actually is going to go straight up here, because right over here I want to build like a sort of transport hub right here, and this is where our I'm planning to put up a office districts right here. So yeah, we'll go with this one first, and in the meantime, we're going to add more roads. Let's slow it down here for a bit. We're going to add more roads so that we can move in more residential units. And just pretty much fill these up. Right there. And over here. I probably want to leave that as a shopping district, just so people don't need to walk that far. So we're gonna go ahead and click commercial right there. And probably this side as well I'm going to leave for the shopping districts. Right over here. Add a nice shopping center for them. There you go. If you take a look at this district, we want to expand this one as well, so that the houses and buildings and commercial establishments here can grow to be the organic versions. And people are complaining about water. That's alright, because we're going to be upgrading. We're going to be providing them with water shortly. South. There you go. Beautiful. There you go. I think this neighborhood is coming along quite nicely.
Classical music for classy people. And that's not
And
that's
right about here is where the greeneries or the green buildings will end, and over here we can just go back to regular housings, so we have a little bit of variety in our city. Eventually I would want to expand this one as well, and I'll create the sort of transport hub just right over here. We'll see where that takes us. Let's go ahead and work on the transport hub section. So this one will go straight line just across right here. And this will basically curve down. Just right there, and then this road's going to continue on in a straight line like that. There we go. Beautiful. And this one right here will sort of serve as our transportation area. And we can go ahead, actually, you guys, and fill these slots. And just to avoid the perfect grids, let's make shapes like that. There you go. Beautiful. I think you could cut through there. There you go. I think that will look quite interesting when it's done. And yeah, tram system goes up here. Probably have a tram hub as well going here, and a bus station as well. I think that's how we want it to look. Is this the vision I'm going for? Perhaps. The bus routes. Because this area, I want to keep it strictly bus lines. Go ahead and demolish this guy. I'm not really happy with how the layout comes out. Let's give this more thought. We're probably going to expand this one all the way up to here. This area right here will be our transport hub. And we'll sort of like make this one connect as well. Let's connect these. Perfect. There you go. That looks way better to me, in my opinion. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and We should probably zone these. No, actually, we're fine right here. We don't really have much demand, so let's keep on working on our roads. We still have positive income, which is good, you guys. Let's go ahead and try to focus on this project over here. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to position the transport hub, because it's a bit tricky on how I actually envision this. So transport hub is going to be over here, so I'd like to leave this space wide open. And perhaps we can delete this road. We don't really need that road. And over here, we can do the same. And just leave it like this. I think that looks a lot better, a lot cleaner. And we can add commercial zones right over here, just so they don't need to walk a lot. And it's accessible to these neighbors over here. Alright. Let's go finish this off. Let's go ahead and extend this, guys, all the way up here. From there... Oh, tiny town. Great, our next milestone. Phenomenal. And we can finally build trees, you guys. So I sort of wanted to make this like a sort of pine cone mountainside city. That's what we're gonna go for. If I can get this right... There you go. Right there, you guys. That's perfect. And we can add roads here. Have it connect up. There you go, you guys. And our transport center will sort of be this line over here. This grid. Or this area right here, rather, will be our sort of transportation hub. I'll put a little bit of commercial there, too, so the guys can go shopping if they choose to. And this is where sort of greenery, or the green cities, or self-sustaining buildings, rather, will end. And towards here, I want to focus on regular-sized buildings for variety. So let's go ahead and we're gonna build, as soon as we reach a population of 2,400, which is not that far from now, we're gonna go ahead and start our transportation hub right over here. But for now, what we can work on are bus stops, I think. No, okay, so my mistake, guys. Apparently for all transportation, to unlock transportation, we need to reach a population of 2,400. So right now, guys, what we need to do is fill up these zones with residentials. Get our population moving. And let's just hit 3 speed. And hopefully shortly, we will be able to work this zone out. I think our city is going quite nicely. It's coming along quite well. So far, traffic hasn't been an issue. In future episodes, we might want to remove these traffic lights right here, because this will backfire on us pretty soon. As you can see, it's starting to pile up just a little bit. But for now, that works well. Alright guys, let's end this episode by building our first ever hospital. Or a medical center. And we could put that just along over here, you guys. Just along the main road. So if we put that over here, everyone has coverage. Pretty much everyone has coverage. That's fine. And we could just put that right along here. And that should work well. Alright, you guys. I think this is a perfect place to leave off this episode. Our city's growing quite well. And we have just built our first medical center. We'll develop this to make it look a little bit more prettier next time. But I will leave that to the next episode. So once again, you guys, thank you so much for viewing this video. You know, if you liked it, please smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and join the ever so growing colony. Once again, you guys, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.